Hello, Cardinals. We're beginning lesson number 2 of our religions unit. Yesterday, we looked at the introduction, which had the discussion question, which had the Quizlet and Brain Pop activity, as well as the 3 newsletter articles. This assignment, please have that done, those 2 newsletter articles, and then the 1 comparing religions chart. Please have those viewed and submitted. By Wednesday, please. So, getting into today's work, it is September 15th, and we are looking specifically at the first major monotheistic religion, which is Judaism. Okay, so when you hop into the bell work here, like I said yesterday, your bell work for the next few days is going to be getting on Quizlet, reviewing those flashcards, as well as playing some of those games, getting to know and memorize each one of those vocabulary terms. So you get into that. Okay, make sure we get through all 35 of these words. For religions today, or for Judaism today, Abraham is a key word for you, right? The founder of Judaism, Abraham. The Torah is a big word for you, the holy book of Judaism. Palestine or Israel, you're going to hear it called Canaan, right? All these places are the geographic origin of Judaism, the city of Jerusalem, which is modern day Israel. Some of the other words that you will need to know for today. Ten Commandments laid out by Moses, by God, guidelines of the Christian and Jewish religion, right? There are 10 of them. Feel free to look at this picture. Like number 3 says, remember to keep holy the Sabbath day, which means resting on Saturdays. Resting on Sundays. Number 4, honor your father and your mother. Number 5, you shall not kill, right? And so once you look at those, you can see some of those. Yom Kippur, okay? When we talk about the Jews, Yom Kippur is the holiest day in the entire religion. Heaven refers to where you go when you die in the Christian and Jewish religion. Synagogue, where Jews worship, almost always symbolized with the Star of David. Okay, Star of David. All right. So once you get through and practice some of those words, especially for today, but just in general, reviewing some of those, you click next here. And today's assignment is going to be pretty straightforward, but it's going to be heavy reading. So today's assignment is going to be reading pages 1 through 8 of the Discovery Tech Book. These pages have been assigned to you. So when you log into it, you will see that you've been assigned each one of these pages. So that means I need you to make sure you read and view it, every page. After each page of reading, you're going to answer the quiz question on the next tab of this module. Okay, there's one question for each page of reading. So first thing we're going to do is log in, click the link. You got to log in through Clever. It should take you directly here where you just sign your name in. So it will take you here. Yours will actually pull up the assignment piece, but it's going to take you here. Now, this is not one of the pages. The engage page is not one of the pages you have a quiz over, okay? But I still want you to read this passage kind of from God, explain some of the prayers. You can see the Temple Mount down here, which was the holiest site in Jerusalem that was knocked down. And so this is just an introduction page. Then you can go down here at the bottom, right? You click next. Now it takes you to explore, and you can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, here's the thing. Your quiz question is this question: where is Israel located? So as you read through this, okay, especially this first paragraph, it will talk about these very, very specific location for Israel. For example, you can, there's some tools I want you guys to know. You can highlight, right? So ancient Israel, located in the Middle East. that talks about location. You highlight it, click highlight, right? Pick a color. And then as you continue to read through, you can see more information. For example, it is bordered on the west by the Mediterranean Sea, right? That's talking about location. You highlight it. Located, let's see, the Dead Sea and the kingdoms bordered it in the south. North is Israel. That doesn't really tell us anything. Israel is bordered by Egypt to the south, Lebanon and Syria to the north, and Jordan to the east. If I look at a map and I find those countries, I should be able to find Israel. So that is a key one right there. Now, I've just read through this paragraph, right? I've highlighted the parts that answer this question at the top. Now, what do? Right? You want to come back here, go to the quiz, okay, graded survey, quiz. One question per page. Question 1 is on page 1, right? They go in order. So I will come here. Where's Israel located? Okay. What I can do is I can come in. You can highlight what you highlighted, right? Located in the Middle East. Control C, copy it. You come here. Make sure we restate the question. Israel is located. You paste it. Located in the Middle East, right? Comma. You come back. Bordered by the west of the Mediterranean Sea. Copy that. Comma. Right, and then you come down here. Israel's located in the boom. Copy. Paste. There's my answer, right? That's the easiest way to do it. The other way is you can simply just read through, and as you're reading this page, right? As you're reading this page, you can just type out and answer the question. But I highly recommend you highlight, right? Which answers the question at the top, okay? Which you can see is the same question here, okay? And then once you're done reading, then you answer that question. After you've read page 1 and answered question 1, right, you go next here. Question 2, what role did Abraham play in the culture of the ancient Hebrews, which are the Jews, right? You go to page 2 here, or down here at the bottom, right, you click next. Page 2, what role did Abraham play in the culture of the ancient Hebrews? Boom. Now you read through, you highlight just like we did. Now, here's the other cool feature I want you guys to know. You can have this page read to you, right? So what you do is you just highlight all the text, okay? Highlight all the text. And then the speak text feature pops up. You click on it. It'll go in order. And it will read it to you so that you can maybe listen, follow along, and read as it's reading to you. Some of these words can definitely be difficult, so having it read to you is a really cool thing to do, right? To get it off, all you do is click on the screen. Okay, so page 2, right? Answering that question, putting that question in the box here, right? You have 8 questions, which we can see, right? You have 8 questions. You'll go one at a time, right? So after you finish question 2, page 2, right, you move to page 3, and then 5, 6, 7. Now, here's the cool thing. Page 6 and 7 are all about women in Israel, okay? Who are some of the powerful women like Ruth, Deborah, right? Queen Esther of Persia. You're going to read about some of these valiant women, which were fighters and Israelites and all these people who had just a great, rich history. Okay, so reading page 1 through 8, answering questions 1 through 8. Once you're done, right, you submit your quiz. And obviously it's my answer. And that is all you have to do today. Okay? All right, guys. Hey, have a good day. If you need any help, please let me know.